Let me take a look here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to flip this one. And then I am taking... It's called Instinct Training. You may exhaust this card and spend 1 token from my strategy pool when another player plays an action card. Cancel that action card. It's like a permanent sabotage card.
Yeah, nice. Once per round, you can just sabotage for free. Well, not free, but
strategy token.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's pretty powerful. Good job.
I'm taking that.
My action is I'm playing Uprising, Sputnik's Planet of Beric. Lost that world, so you flip it over, and I get 3 trade goods.
Wait, what happened?
I'm playing an action card right here.
It says exhaust 1 non-home planet controlled by another player, then gain trade goods equal to its resource value.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not planning on building anything anyway.
Yeah, I was going to say technically he just gained that new squash power, so he could just be like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm not going to spend a strategy token on that. That's whatever.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take big swipes at you, buddy. Just
nope.
A little bit extra juice. Now, playing that card is my whole turn, yes?
Yes, it is.
Very well.
My turn?
It would seem so.
All right. I am going to go to Mechatol Rex.
Shocking. What are you bringing with you?
You want to do that thing first?
Huh? Oh, yes, I do want to do that thing first.
Yeah, I guess we could have done that on my turn. It would have been way more
That's
efficient.
actually when I was wanting to do it, because I don't think you can trade on my turn to Cotton to do our thing.
That's correct. Can we reverse this then?
Can we?
Because the 3 of us have been discussing a move, and I just completely forgot to bring it up.
Okay.
All right.
So I'll hand you
a card.
That's the card I need traded.
Yep.
There's the agreed amount.
You know I'm going to take a look at that card, though, right? Because it goes in my hand.
You may go right ahead.
All right. Cotton, I will trade you this card that Pondo has traded me. Wow, really? Okay. Would you like to trade me something?
You're muted?
I forgot which card you wanted.
I'll take the first one that you told me about.
See repairs.
No, it goes to me. I'm gonna take a look at it.
And then you can't actually trade it back to Pondo until Pondo's turn.
Which is now.
Which is now, yes.
I'll take that card.
Indeed. I shall give you this card at no cost, as you've already paid the tax. There we go. We got it done. Thank you for your leniency, friends.
Right. As previously planned, I am going to go to Mechatol Rex.
Okay.
Shit is getting real.
I'm bringing...
You're bringing everyone!
All of this stuff.
Wow, this is it's gonna be a thing. We're gonna see some fights.
I might need to refill my glass for this one.
Please do.
So you have 2 dreadnoughts, and you should make sure the dreadnoughts are correct ways up, because if they're upside down, that means they're injured. That has a specific game mechanic, because dreadnoughts have basically 2 hit points.
I can't tell which way is up or which way is down.
They're currently the correct way up.
I'm just fixing them for the cricket. Don't mind me. Make them look like they're actually like attacking.
That's the correct way up for the carrier.
I think so. Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Less important for the carrier. Specifically, the dreadnoughts and my capital ship are the ones that matter.
Okay. Those two, then
Do you have anti-mass deflectors?
I don't think I do. I have
Okay.
one
Let's-
carrier or two? I only have one carrier.
You do have anti-mass deflectors. Okay. So
I feel like it doesn't matter because you have a flagship, but
it matters because the anti-mass deflectors reduce my
He has a card that says units cannot use space cannon against your units.
that is during planetary invasions. That is not.
I do not know what this is. Then I thought it was one. My bad.
This is space battle. This is space combat.
Okay.
So when he's invading Mechatol, I can't shoot at his infantry pods. But when he warps into my airspace with a bunch of ships, I do.
I got
get
it.
to
I
shoot.
gotcha.
Okay. So that says.
I was about to say that's a really scary card actually, but makes a little more sense now.
Okay, so is this the right? Let me see.
Is this a modifier?
Yes, space cannon rolls. Here we go. 2
I got
hits.
it. I got
Thank
it.
you.
oh, I need to roll combat now, correct?
No, first you need to take 2 hits worth of hits, because as you flew into my space,
okay.
my cannon shoots at you twice.
I will do a thing. Maneuvering jets, which will reduce 1 hit.
Okay.
Solid pick.
What is? So,
So you
can I
can-
designate one of those hits to my fighter?
Yes, you can designate the other hit to your fighter.
I will designate it to my fighter.
Okay.
That's 90% of what fighters are
So
used for.
spend your maneuvering jets card and put it in the discard pile, since it's now been used, and then remove your. Well, we'll just not count your fighter on the roll here, even though it was a hit, because you already got 2 hits there. And now I roll my combat button.
I need to roll mine again.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so miss. Okay, 2 hits.
Okay. And I think I got 2 hits as well.
Yes, because it originally said 3 hits, but one of those hits was the fighter that was destroyed. So I am going to assign 1 hit, or both of my hits, to fighters as well.
Okay.
So these 2 fighters are gone. And then get into my fighter bag. Reduce the number of fighters on my board.
And I, in turn, have taken 2 hits.
Where have you taken 2 hits?
Oh, you. Did you shoot me back?
Yes, you need to assign 2 hits as well. Yes.
Okay. I'm just going to show this card because I don't know if it applies to this situation. I don't know how the rounds work.
Okay. So sustaining damage would be applying a hit to one of your cards or one of your units. They would flip over and then only have 1 hit point remaining. Then at the beginning of the next round, before we roll again, that is when you would play that card to fix them.
So, for instance, you could assign it to both dreadnoughts. Assign 2 hits,
Okay.
1 to each dreadnought, and then at the start of the next round, flip both dreadnoughts back over.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what I will do. Both
Okay.
hits will go to the dreadnought.
Solid pick.
There
solid pick.
is a card called Direct Hit, which would allow when you assign damage to something that would be sustaining damage for whoever plays the card, to just be like, haha, I hit the secret location on your ship and it blows up instead of just taking damage. I'm not playing one of those cards, but I'm just letting you know they exist. So you flip over your ships, everything's fine. Top of the next round, you play that card, they flip back, and now they're healed again.
Okay.
And then we hit combat. Then choose if you want to retreat. I do not want to retreat.
I do not want to retreat either.
Okay, and then we hit our combat button. Okay, so I got 2 hits, and you landed 1 hit. I'm going to take out one of my carriers.
I feel like I shouldn't take out my carrier because it might be what's holding my infantry. Wait, no, actually.
I mean, if you win, you can send your infantry down even.
Planet.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a hard sell though, bud.
Yeah,
You can
it's a
flip
hard
one of the
sell.
dreadnoughts back over, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I can flip one of the dreadnoughts
at
back
threat.
over.
Those are currently the wrong way up, so those should both be that. So you need to assign 2 damage.
How many hits? Does it say how many hits they take? What they can take?
So
Dreadnoughts
everything
are the
can
only ones
only.
that can take 2 hits, correct?
Dreadnoughts are the ones that can take 2 hits. Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and assign 1 to a dreadnought. And I will assign the other 2.
And theoretically, your people could be on your dreadnoughts. So getting rid of your carrier is
Yeah.
not the worst.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the carrier.
Okay.
And as they life pod away to the dreadnoughts.
Yep. Okay. So readjust your thingy.
-1 carrier. Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
Not bad.
I've got 2 hits and
I have 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. So I'm gonna take my last fighter. I'm gonna let's see, between my fighter and my carrier. That's a tough call. All right. I'm gonna get 1 fighter and I'm gonna assign a damage to my main ship.
So fighter in the main ship. I will flip, take damage to 1 dreadnought, and I'll let go of my cruiser.
Okay.
Should have brought more ships.
That's how this goes. Do you want to retreat?
I do not.
Do you have any at the beginning of combat cards? Or I mean the round of combat cards? No?
I
Okay.
do not.
Hit combat again. One hit from me.
I believe in you, Pondo.
Oh,
3 hits.
Oh
no.
Well, I forgot to adjust the cruiser, but I think they all hit regardless, right?
So that would be 2 hits instead of 3.
How the turntables.
But I think that gets both your ships anyway.
It does. I only have 2 ships remaining.
So you got 1 of my dreadnoughts. And their carry capacity is still only 1. So I actually lose 2 infantry in that.
That's assuming you don't invade this round, which you could still do.
I don't think I'm going to invade. Well, actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and invade. Since I'll be
With
losing
just the infantry you're losing, right? Only send down what you can't carry, because you're going to lose them either way.
Send down the 2 infantry that I won't be able to keep.
Sure. All right.
And I will
So they
hope
like
that
I don't get to
score as the ship is exploding.
Because I have a PDS, you cannot bombard, and because you have your special technology, I cannot shoot you with my PDS.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be, my 4 dudes who are better than your dudes against your 2 dudes.
I am going to try to take some of your dudes out with me.
That is a solid play.
So yeah, all right. So I've got my things ready. So I just do CM
Yep.
combat. 2 hits.
2 hits, 2 hits. So you guys
So
are
my
dead.
dudes die, and so do your dudes.
And my dudes probably die.
Okay.
They get rushed back to the hospital, and then let's see. On a 5, regenerates,
some bullshit. Feel no pain here.
and on a 2, it's dead. So one of them manages to survive. At the start of my next turn, I will get to place it back in my home system. It teleports home.
God damn.
Stupid humans and their stupid teleporters. How dare.
Yeah. How
Fucking
dare
hoomies. All right. You don't have any commodities, do you?
Me? No.
This card's
No one took the
waste.
trade cards, so nothing got flipped.
I just have a stupid salvage card that really there's no point to because you guys keep trading commodities like smart people. All right, that'll be end of my turn.
All right.
I cannot do much else.
Okay, well that was exciting.
Yeah, it was a fucking hell of a round. It also took like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
All
A
right.
real butt clincher. I mean, this is the weirdest board state. Kelsa controls
I know,
Mechatol
right?
Rex, but not the sky?
All right, so I'm going to use a tactics token. And I'm going to poop it onto that asteroid field. And because I have the card that allows me to, I'm going to poop my cruiser right there.
Very well.
And that will be my turn.
How does Kelsa respond to this?
The first thing that happens is my guy teleports into my home base.
And also, the first thing that you should know is that me pooping that guy right there does not affect you in any way. I am
Nope.
obviously not going to attack you with one cruiser and Mechatol Rex.
I mean, it'd be real nice if you went and kick that a yellow dreadnought out of my sky, but I can't
We
ask you to do
strongly-
I will not attack anyone until I am forced to pull into my shell.
The
And I'm
Emirates
not-
of Hakan
Yeah.
agrees that this war has gone on for too long.
Yeah.
We strongly condemn any additional
The-
players joining this battle.
I am a
Space Ninja
diplomat.
Turtles. I do not have qualms with you.
Yeah, no, I am a diplomatic race. I will only attack if
In
someone
defense, I'll only attack in defense.
only attack in defense, and I have no reason.
You are not on my poop list.
That's good
I'm
to
curious.
know.
Can you tell us who is on your poop list? And
It's definitely the freaking humies.
Freaking humans. What?
You attacked the place that I just wanted.
and paid for a considerable
paid for.
fee.
Just furious typing is happening right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
Kind
know.
of terrifying.
I try to mute myself when I'm doing furious typing. Sometimes I forget. Okay.
Oh, no, it's fine.
That's what I should have done. Oh, that's not helping. So I need to do that, but I can't. All right. So what's left? You've already done that. What was your What was your strategy card, AP?
Imperium.
Right.
Yep. I want that secret objective card. If I can't get a bargain from you, I want a bargain from a secret objective.
Fair enough. I'm going to spend a token to poop out 2 infantry on Mechatol.
What dark magic is this?
It's dark magic. Normally you can't produce on a blockaded system, but since I'm not producing from a spaceport, I can do whatever I want.
But how did that happen? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, it's my human power called Orbital Drop. Spend 1
Oh.
token from your strategy pool and place 2 infantry from your
I
reinforcements
hate it. It's
on
so
any
bad.
planet you control.
Please no.
Did you just replenish the planet that I'm trying to take over?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
She did, using her secret human powers.
The secret human power of breeding like rabbits.
I feel like I'm elves versus humans.
No, it's vampires versus humans. Jeez, get it right. Also, Cotton, what are you doing for your turn?
Am I really
I'm
undead?
debating. I think I'm gonna just move these 3 guys over here.
You're not bringing any ground forces there?
I'm just moving them out of there so that I can build on there.
I see. Curious choice, but okay.
Well, I can only have 3 ships in a hex,
Sure, sure.
and that's 3.
I'm not
And if I want to
questioning
build
that,
any more ships, I can't. And that's my best spaceport.
felt like it would never come back around to my turn. Okay, I'm activating the wormhole system and moving a red cruiser to go live with its in the Quan zone, in the peaceful, happy Quan zone. At that point, I shall end my turn.
Can I fix your infantry? It's standing on its head.
Please.
I'm going to build.
That's a solid choice, because if Kelsa doesn't go to Mechatol Rex, landing on Wellen is a extremely good bargain. Either that, or she could be thinking, I'm thinking Arby's.
Make a dreadnought.
Wow.
A carrier. And 1, 2, 3. Infantry counts towards the number of things you can build on a space, correct?
Correct.
Oh wait, I have a card that makes things cost 1 less. That's correct.
Arween tools.
Sarmine Tool's pretty good.
That's a really good card.
3, 5. I'm guessing it's to a minimum of 1, not just make something 0.
I mean, overall, your overall total that you pay for the entire everything you build is reduced by 1.
Oh, okay. So not 1 per unit, just everything. Okay, so that'd be 4, 7, 8. So it'd be 7.
But yes, it theoretically could reduce something to 0. You could pay nothing and build just 2 fighters or 2 infantry.
Someone on Reddit has a picture of a grilled cheese sandwich, and the top of the grilled cheese was then turned into a pepperoni pizza slice. They put tomato sauce, cheese, pepperoni on top of it, and toasted that in the oven.
So if you go to the all-time top post of the grilled cheese subreddit, you would see why that is not a grilled cheese. Have you ever read that? Have you ever read
Never even heard.
It's the best. It's the best fucking rant about the dumbest thing ever that I've ever read in my life. He's like, if you put meat in between 2 pieces of bread and cheese, it's not a goddamn grilled cheese. It's a melt. This is a subreddit for grilled cheese. It's
Question.
It's like 1,000 words. It's amazing.
If you put apples in your grilled cheese,
Not
is
a
it
grilled
still
cheese.
grilled cheese?
It's a melt. A
Interesting.
grilled cheese is only cheese and bread.
So
It's
I'm looking for the
I
top post of
see.
all time. You
top
say?
post all time in the grilled
You
cheese.
people
subreddit.
make me sick.
Yes, yes, that's it. It's amazing. Just read that. Read that while I take my non-offensive turn. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and play this politics doodad. Choose a player other than the speaker. That player gains a speaking token. I'm going to take that for myself, which I can do, correct?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to draw 2 action cards and then look at the top 2 cards of the agenda deck and yada, yada, yada. Okay, so where's the speaker token? Who's got that? It's over.
Oh no.
Yoink.
Now, can I make you a bargain for said speaker token?
You can't get the speaker token back. It specifically says choose a player other than the speaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've taken that. Okay, now I draw 2 action cards. Oh, let me flip this over so y'all can do the thing. 2 action cards. Now, do I have to discard 1 action card right now immediately because I have 8?
Yes, you do. If you would have
Yeah.
drawn a 9th card, you would have needed to draw to 8, then discard 1, and then draw to 8 again, and then discard again.
All right, so I'm going to discard. I'm actually going to discard my rider.
You didn't press the play button on the back of that, so we can
Oh, sorry.
mark if we're doing it or not. Because I am, by the
What is
way.
the politics sub?
Let me.
It's
so
draw
I-
2 action
Somewhere.
cards.
Yeah, I'm good.
I hit the play button. There we go. Okay, and now I look at the top 2. How do I look at these without anybody else seeing them, or does that?
Pull them
Draw
into
them
your...
into your hand. Yeah, just hit 2 on the top to draw them in your hand, and then you'll put them back.
Gotcha.
Oh my God.
Are you reading that right
I just got to the middle part.
It's so
I
good.
have eaten more grilled cheeses in my 21 years than any of you have in your entire lives.
It's
I have
so
one almost
good.
every day, and sometimes more than just one sandwich.
It's so good.
Oh my God. It's 5 years old.
All right, so now how do I put these back in the order that I want? Like, how do I do that?
Oh,
Okay.
flip over
What?
the one that you want in second place, then
Well,
place
I
it
want
back.
one on. I want one on the bottom.
Okay, so what you do is you pick that whole deck up and move it.
Oh,
Then
Christ.
you put the one that you want down in its place, face down, and then you put the deck back on top of it.
All right, put the whole deck over there. And then, yeah. That goes on the bottom. Oh,
What are the reinforcements?
What are you asking
Reinforcements are your everything that's not currently out in the universe. They're the stuff that's back on your desk.
Like this stuff over here?
Yeah, that stuff.
The little ships and stuff you haven't built? Is
Yes,
reinforcements?
the little
Okay.
ships you have not
All
built.
right.
Stuff
There-
that's still in your bag.
And then. Yep. Okay, that is my turn. So I don't. Yeah, one on top, one on bottom. Perfect. That's my turn, peeps.
Hit and turn.
Hit and turn. There we go. Now
Got
it's
it.
my turn.
I
Okay.
was thinking about grilled cheeses.
I'm also thinking about grilled cheeses now.
Of
Is
course.
it like Arthur? Come on, tell me if that's not one of the best rants you've ever read in your life about the most ridiculous thing
Listen,
ever.
the only rant that I've ever seen that is worse than that one is Nolan T. Jones's rant about white males on Roll20. God damn.
Right, but that's like a real rant. The grilled cheese one, I don't know how. Like, is he serious?
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play Warfare. So if y'all want to build in your home system, you would spend a token to do so. I'm going to pick this token up from Mechatol and put it down here in my strategy pool.
Do we have to still pay the actual cost of the ship, or do we just spend one token
Yes,
to build it?
both. You have to spend the token to be able to build it, and then you have to spend
I'm going in on
the
that.
amount to... Yeah, I'm going to leave you there.
5, 6, 7. I'm going to build 2 dreadnoughts in my home system.
I'm going to build a dreadnought in my system.
I guess I should have waited for everyone to finish doing your thing before I hit end turn, but...
I guess I'm only building 1 dreadnought because I would be over fleet capacity otherwise.
I did not use the secondary. I clicked it, but I didn't actually want it. Take my token back.
Dope.
Dope, yo.
I'm gonna take my tactics token and put it here. I'm gonna build some stuff. I'm gonna take Kelsa's advice about building a big ship. I'm gonna build this one, which I need 8 to build. So, and I can use my planet resources for that, right? 3,
Yeah, you can
5,
flip over
6,
planets you haven't already
7,
spent.
8. Then I'll build 2 fighters. And a cruiser. Carrier, I mean. And that's it.
Oh, you just went real ham on that. Okay.
I am getting scared of all the war.
I warned you about that war.
That's
War
fair.
is
Didn't believe
scary.
me.
You can blame Kelsa.
I did not say I didn't believe you. I just said I don't think they're going to attack me, but now I'm not sure.
All right. Well, let me make sure I don't fuck this up. I am activating this system. I am going to move 2 carriers into them, 2 fighters from over here, 4 fighters from here. I am now going to build 4 fighters, 1 buck, 1 resource, and I need. No. Okay. Well, 2 of those fighters just fell down into the internal abyss. Are they somewhere on the table, or are they literally?
They should populate back onto the table, usually right in the center of the table.
Sorry, Sputnik. I don't know where that goes. I do not see them in the center of the table.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
I'm gonna just copy
There's
paste.
one over here.
Yeah, that's mine. That's the
Oh.
3rd one. I'm gonna copy paste 2 more. And then I'm going to place a plastic fighter token to go paired with one of these fellows. Where's those fighter tokens? There you go. And I'm not over capacity. I'm perfectly fine. And actually move another ship in there. Do I
Sure,
have
it's
to?
fine.
Did I have to decide that before? I probably did.
Before
I
you start
build.
building stuff,
Yes.
yes.
Then I shall not. I will hold.
I'm going to build.
I think that's an extremely wise move.
One planet. I'm going to make a carrier. No.
And just so you know, you put 2 tokens out there. You only need to put 1.
Well, one's I own the planet. The other one is.
Oh, my bad. I'm not zoomed in on it.
I'm actually missing one to own the other planet by joining. Oh, what was it?
Oh, here are my little fighter dudes. Okay, well, I'm gonna delete them because.
Okay. I'm going to make a carrier. One, two. Three. And make a carrier and then make a squadron of fighters. Or 2 fighters. That is all that I can do. Turn.
Okay, I'm going to do a tactic. Activate right there, and humans, as promised, I will swoop back out of that area to there.
No war. No war. I know that you're in with me on this.
Thank you. Let me take a look here. So I have a card I want to play. I wish I could have had this earlier, but I think I need to do it now. Unfortunately, Pondo, there was a reactor meltdown here on Welland, and your space dock is destroyed.
Fair enough.
Really tragic. Really tragic. I'm so sorry to hear about that. We were going to send some aid over from Mechatol Rex, but unfortunately, our airspace has been blocked, so we can't do anything about it. It's just really sad times.
That's fair.
Do secret objectives count as your hand limit?
You can only have 3 completed and uncompleted total secret objectives.
But they do not
action
count
cards.
towards your action card limit, no.
Okay.
I was going to play an action card. I play Rise of the Messiah. So I place 1 infantry from your reinforcements on each planet you control.
What? Fuck. Jeez.
Wow.
What an incredible play.
So I don't have to buy any more reinforcements because
Wow.
more infantry.
Let me ask you a question. Who is this Messiah, Cotton? Who is this mysterious individual who has risen up?
Well, we're fish people. So it's probably...
Neptune?
I
It's
don't
just
know.
fish Jesus. Don't worry about it.
Fish Jesus? I was going to say it's some kind of shark, but that seems kind of messed up, actually.
Is it a baby shark?
No. I work at a daycare. That is
I didn't
so
mean to
frustrating.
Little
to me.
played.
trigger
Okay.
you. I'm so sorry.
Do you know how many times I've heard that song?
I don't want to know. I don't want to feel even worse for you.
I'm gonna guess like 5 times a day.
An hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything now. Because I ran out of extra infantry. I kind of wish I had gotten it at the beginning so I could have just
So-
set them all up.
So if you've run out of infantry and you have not yet placed one on each one of your planets, were there any planets that you did not get to place an infantry on that you owned?
Yes.
Did they
I did
already
place one on Joel.
did so take one from Lodar and place it on Joel.
And there's one more because I have 8 planets and I only had 6 infantry.
Arthur, did you mean to pass?
Yep.
Okay,
I
and then
moved
you
my carrier.
take one
Oh, you
from
moved your
these
carrier.
bags over here
Correct.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
Wait a
that say infantry, and then you place it back on Lodar underneath one of the existing ones.
So can I put this on my other planet too? Because I have 8 planets and I can only place 6 infantry.
Okay, so you do this. So you got 2. Oh nope, that's a ×3. We don't want the ×3. We want the ×1.
Oh, my bad.
But
it
you
Cotton
was-
out here trying to cheat,
It
buffing
was-
her infantry.
This one. Because I left 2 here and moved them up there.
okay, so put one
That was
under.
my bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so put one underneath.
That?
Yep. And then the other place that you needed to place one, place this other one that I pulled out for you.
Thank you.
It goes underneath your guy. Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Okay, so the kitties move a carrier. Pondo, what did you just do?
What did I just do?
Did you pass?
Yes, I passed.
So you're even before Arthur plays his strategy card.
You can go in on the strategy card.
Oh, that's right.
Afterwards.
That's right. Okay, cool. I forgot. Wow. Well then, in that case,
Yeah, I have no more year turns for moves for the year.
so if we can still go in on the strategy cards after we passed, I think I am going to pass as well.
So the passing has begun. Let me see if there's anything left. I really. Oh yeah, there's. That's right. Okay. I'm gonna move over here. Nope, that's the wrong one. Here we go. With my dreadnought and one of my fighters, because you know, this planet is wide open. I don't want to tempt Pondo with it, so it's kind of.
That's a good move. I was thinking about coming in and swooping in next year.
Well, I saw it coming, so
That's
gotta
good.
stop. Gotta put a kibosh on that one.
That is a smart move. Question is, do ships repair after the end of the year?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I am playing the Imperial.
Okay.
I am fulfilling a public objective that I can complete, which is control 4 planets that have the same planet trait.
Nice.
Myself up 1, and then I am drawing a secret objective.
I will also draw a secret objective.
As will I. We have to pay a strategy token, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Where are
Now, what did I get?
they? Oh, come on.
Okay, great. Brilliant. Love it.
Okay. All right.
With that, my friends, my turn has ended for this round, or this action.
Mm-hmm.
I am done for the year.
As am I.
As am I. I pass.
I passed last round.
So yeah, that's it then.
I actually still have a token. I am going to build Red Knot. One trade good. Fighter. Be accompanied by at least. Okay, so I can actually build the 2 fighters. They always must be accompanied by. Thing. I pass, and if everyone else has passed, we need to go around one more time, and then it'll.
Okay, everyone has now passed.
Status phase time.
Now it's time for the status phase. Exactly. So let us examine our goals.
Do I need to wait for I declare anything?
We go in order, revealing
Player order,
secret
so-
objectives, right?
Yeah.
So I go first.
Yep.
So
I
yeah,
have
you go
cut enemy
first.
supply lines. Have 1 or more ships in the same system as another player's space dock.
Yeah, nice.
Oh,
Good job.
Nice. That's a tough one.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
It was an
That
added
comes-
bonus
Well played.
since Kelsa after
yourself a
destroying
point?
her flagship and getting that. You know, I didn't even realize I had that doing that until I looked at it again. I was like, oh shit.
Do we go left from him?
Yeah.
Okay, I am playing Control the Region.
Well, wait, wouldn't it be me because I have number 3?
Sorry. Yes, it is. It's in.
Okay.
It's in
I'm
person.
just, yeah, okay. All right, so I'll do public objective. What is it? 6 planets controlled. What is it? Outside of my home system?
Yeah.
Yeah, expand borders. I'm taking that.
Oh, I actually had a card that I would like to have played now I think about it, but that's fine. Was it industrial planet symbol? Is it the green thing or the blue thing?
Green. Blue is cultural.
Well, I will accept not playing. I just now realized I had that card.
And we can only play score 1 public objective at a time, yeah?
Yes, one public objective at each status phase.
That's fine.
Can I? No, I'm not going to play this. And retroactive it. It's industrial initiative. Gain 1 trade good for each industrial planet you control.
You can do that next year.
That's fair.
Yeah, I can't score any of these, unfortunately.
I can't score them at all. Any of them.
Cotton, I think you can score 1, right?
No.
Yeah, the 6 planets.
Oh, I can score the 6 planets.
Yeah, because you haven't scored that one yet, and you definitely have 6 planets.
Now I do.
Definitely have 6 planets.
No, I don't. Yeah, I do.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I do. I do now.
You do or you don't?
You
Do.
actually have 7 planets.
I have 7.
Outside of your home system.
No, I
Which
don't. I have
is-
5.
Hmm?
I don't control V for 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? You got 1, 2,
3, 4,
3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Oh.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
No, this is a wormhole.
5. Yeah, that's a wormhole.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, I
Yeah.
thought you put a guy.
I did. I just took them back. That was my bad.
No.
Because the things were there. I don't own V for 2.
Gotcha.
That's why this little green infantry dude's chilling over here now.
Gotcha.
Put them back in your bag.
Yeah, I could put them back in my bag. I'm gonna take one now. I'll just put them in my bag.
Okay. Then Pondo will reveal the next, or no, nope, sorry. The speaker is now Sputnik. You'll reveal the next public objective.
Oh, do we do?
Whoa. Hey,
Did you not do your did you not do your scoring?
I didn't.
I'm
'Cause
so sorry.
last.
I'm so sorry. You are last. I apologize.
I am.
For some reason, I
have
thought you already
one or
did
more
it.
ships in 6 systems. This is incredibly fucking hard.
Yeah.
I have
You
no
had the
idea.
money to do it. You just needed the action cards.
I mean, I needed to have 6 ships, and I needed to trust that I could
Extant.
spread it to that many systems. All right, now, please, speaker.
So now we click the end of phase,
Yes,
end of status phase button.
And also read the next objective out.
All right, hold on. I have to discard a card.
At the start of the agenda phase, I am playing an action card on Sputnik. Ancient burial sites. Exhaust each cultural planet that you own.
What the fuck, man?
So that's all of the blue planets, which are almost all your planets.
Why would you do that?
Well, I have the card, and I paid for it, and I feel like I should get some use out of it.
You did pay for it.
And I also want to win all of the votes.
You just exhausted 3 of my planets.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Going into the agenda phase.
I did.
Yep.
I'm going to remember. Sputnik remembers this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I do what now? I'm sorry. I flip a objective card. Yeah. Is that right?
Yes. You flip the agenda card.
All right. Develop weaponry. Status phase. Own 2.
Nope. That's a secret objective card. We want the
No,
agenda
it's
cards.
public objective. I thought I flipped.
Sorry. Yes, the public objective card.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So that's right. That's right. So it's develop weaponry. Own 2
can't
unit
see
upgrade technologies. So basically, just upgrade
Oh.
ships. That's not bad.
I think I already qualify for that. And Pondo and everybody's Sputnik already qualifies for that. Cool.
I don't.
That's what I said.
I don't qualify. All right. Now I pull the first agenda card.
Now you pull the first agenda card. Yes, that's what I thought you were doing, and then I got confused.
Next status phase, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Fleet regulations. This is a law. So if you vote for, each player cannot have more than 4 tokens in his fleet pool. If you vote against, each player places 1 command token from his reinforcements in his fleet pool.
Where'd you...
Oh, interesting. So
I
it's
have to tell you, that's
either-
amazing for Pondo, and it sucks bad for the rest of us.
Does anyone have more than 4 in their fleet pool right now?
No one.
No,
could.
but I can act as
No.
if I did.
But
Yes, we know,
I mean,
Pondo.
it
That's why this is
limits-
great for you.
it limits the size of a fleet that someone could have.
Yes.
Except for Pondo, because theoretically he could then still have 6 in a fleet.
Wait, why could he still have 6?
It's his
Because-
special abilities. He gets 2 added to whatever sleep pool is.
Oh shit! I forgot about that. This is why I put it on the top, because I was trying to limit the warmongers.
It's still a pretty good limit to warmongers, like, not gonna lie.
Well, instead of having, the potential of like 8, I can only have 4. Or
Let me ask you a
6.
question, Kelsa. If there
Yes.
is an action card that says action, can it be played during this phase?
No.
No.
It
I
must
see.
be played as an action during the action phase.
All right, so Kelsa, do you vote first then? Does it go clockwise? round seven?
Yes. It's gonna go to me first and then clockwise around.
This is 1 command token from his reinforcements in his fleet. What is it just automatically goes into the fleet?
Correct.
Okay.
But at the end of status, right? Or did we not get our new fleet? Oh, we did. My
We
apologies.
did.
I should probably place those.
So does that
Let's
use that
see.
the status one, or is it just the ones that are in the bag?
No, it's a new
You know
one
what?
from
You
the
know
bag.
what? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I have a writer.
Okay.
I'm gonna just use my writer here before we get into votes. So
Oh.
my writer says I need to vote, and if I succeed, I get a point. So
Wow.
I think that it's going to pass. It's going to be successful. Pondo is going to get a huge advantage on the military front. And the way that I will make up for that is by gaining a point.
So if we all vote against it, then she doesn't get that point.
Correct. But we'll also have
Yeah.
limited fleet size.
No. If we vote against it, we
Oh,
will
you're
not
right.
have
Yeah,
one
we'll get a larger fleet.
We'll also get a command token.
in our tactic,
in our-
or
in our
fleet
fleet
pool.
pool.
I'll tell you now, I'm voting against it. It's really
Yes, we know you're voting against it.
Let's see, where is
I'm not voting at all.
well, you
Weird that
can't.
you're actually, Pono. It's weird that you're voting against it.
I don't see you guys having a larger fleet size than 4 after this next turn, because this will be the last turn, correct?
Nope.
No.
There's a whole extra row of objectives.
Yep.
That
There-
be,
oh.
they're
Those
increasingly
2-2
more difficult to fulfill.
But also worth more points.
Is it? Do we get more action points if we get to the next row of the objectives?
No.
Those, yeah, correct. But these objectives will be worth 2 points or more.
So the reason why I see that is I don't really see many people wanting more than 4 in the fleet, just because that's a large amount of resources that you're withholding that you can use actions for to either build or move units
So how many?
or have points for strategy.
How many are you putting into that?
I will put. I'll put 2 in.
And you're voting for against?
I'm voting for against. And plus, you guys will automatically get a free fleet token for it.
Which could be rearranged at a later
Yes, at the end of the next status phase.
date. Yeah. What do you think, AP?
I definitely
Emirates.
don't want Kelsa to get a free victory point from this. And limiting our fleet size hurts me.
I mean, she would be tied for second with myself and
It would be
So-
you, Sputnik, and myself.
yeah.
Cotton, what are you thinking?
It would be Pondo, Kelsa, and me tied for second with the Emirates out in front.
I don't really care.
Wow.
I might vote for against just to get the free token, but
I vote
it's not gonna hurt me if I
nothing.
vote for it.
I place no votes on this.
Okay.
I
So,
see.
Cotton?
Once again, the Emirates of Hakan take the
Neutral
path of
stance.
least resistance.
Hey, you know what? What can I say? It sounds like this is going to go one way or the other without any real interference.
Okay.
Listen, you wanted me to roleplay as my character? We're keeping a keen eye on things, and we're not willing to get involved in conflicts that we don't
Cotton,
think
I will tell you that I am going to vote against this just because I don't like the idea of someone just getting a free point because
I
we know.
will abstain.
Okay. I vote again. Well, or I don't vote. So that's
You don't have to put any points
Very
into
well.
it because
They
Yeah.
don't get a command
So
token.
that's against. So we all get 1 in our fleet size.
Nice. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
My
you really
strategy
tricked us
work.
there, Kelsa.
Yeah.
Tricked us with the threat of Pondo having immensely large fleets.
All right.
And
So
instead, I have an immensely large fleet. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
the second agenda, a law, elect hazardous planet. Attached to this card to the elected planet's card, the resource and influence values of this planet are increased by 1. I'm gonna use my
We're going to squash it.
yeah, I'm gonna squash that one.
Wow.
Get out of here,
Mr.
nerd.
President.
I approve.
You just McConnelled that shit.
That's right.
I really wanted to vote on that.
Okay, so here we go. It's the same fucking one?
No, it's a different one. It's about technology.
The owner
Oh,
of the
sorry.
resource, you may exhaust this card to
Yeah,
ignore one
when the
red.
owner of this planet researches technology, he may exhaust this card to ignore 1 red prerequisite. That's interesting. Well, Kelsa?
Check. Anybody else have a writer? I don't have a writer, by the way.
No
Let me
writer.
just flip
I
that on
do.
over.
Oh, and I spent a strategy token to squash that other one.
Yeah. Does anyone have a deal they would like to offer me for my many votes? My whopping 12 votes.
So
I
the,
have a slight offer.
A slight offer?
Well, it's not
like-
really a good offer. If you give it to one of my planets, it doesn't affect my thing at all because I already can build all the more things.
Well, I mean, that's
Unless
true.
somebody conquers that planet,
Yeah, I
then
mean
they
that
can
might.
use it.
so
That-
the red tech cards are for like fighty boys, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Red tech is for fighty boys. You're very spot on with that assessment.
I'll put my
Hmm.
vote towards one of Cotton's planets.
I like the vote for one of Cotton's planets plan. So
Does she have
Oh,
one?
wait.
Zubat?
no. I'm gonna go with
Zafut too?
Varfit 2 as the
Varfit 2?
only currently unclaimed planet in the entire solar system.
Oh,
No, I guess this one's technically also unclaimed as well.
yeah.
But you're ready to snatch that up. So yeah, I'm gonna put my 12 votes towards Varfoot 2.
This one over here.
Yeah.
How many votes did you put towards that?
12.
There's only 2 agenda points, correct?
Yes, this is it.
It either benefits.
There we go. Now you can see
I
I voted.
will not vote against it because I have no reason to.
I mean, you've got your entire thing of planets, and there's not going to be another objective to vote for. So you can choose to not spend it, or you can.
Okay. You bring a very compelling argument. I'll say I'll spend it on Mir. I'll spend all the remaining I have. So 2, 6, 7. I'll spend 7 on Mir.
7 on Mir. Okay.
Which one's Mir?
That one is mine.
Oh,
Take-
yours.
Take your little thing and put it there. That way we'll know what the F is F.
Mir.
The Emirates of Hakan abstains.
Shocking.
I abstain. I have no reason to vote on this.
So, Kelsa, you had how many votes on the planet, the unclaimed one?
12.
12. Oh, I see. You fucked me, Arthur. 4,
What?
7, 8, 10, 11. You fucked me. I could have had this.
Look, I
Doesn't
offered
mean I
my
want to.
votes up for grabs, and you didn't take them.
She did at the very start.
So
No.
Friend, I understand that you might be upset with my play. You could say that it hurt you greatly.
I mean, it did.
For one trade good, I will offer you a card that can reverse the situation for you.
Okay.
Very well. Allow me to slide this card to you.
I will pop my thing right there.
Apologize about this whole mess. I really, really wanted to make sure the other person with a lot of votes couldn't counter me, but I didn't give a shit about either of these objectives.
All right. So I'm going to vote on, I don't know, one of my fucking plans. Doesn't matter. What is...
Very clear to...
I'll do it on Archon Tau.
It has to be one of the red ones.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
mhm.
has to be hazardous.
All right. I'll do it on Burger. This Burger.
Burger. Murder burger.
Yep. So you had 12, Kelsa?
Yes, I had 12.
All right. I have 11. I'm going to play this bribery card that I just got. And it's spend any number of trade goods. For each trade good, spend an additional. So I have 11, 12. I'll spend 2 trade goods to make it
You're the
12.
speaker, so you only
You
need to
just
spend
need to
one
spend one.
trade good, and then you vote for yourself.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha.
But very cheap. My
I spend
apologies for this.
1 trade good, and I vote for myself as the tiebreaker.
Seems legit.
I mean, it's what McConnell would do. Where's Burger? There it is. Boop. All right. That is the agenda phase.
We need to refresh, correct?
Yes,
And
refresh.
I think that'll probably... There a button
Just flip
somewhere?
over everything. No.
Well,
if there
I
is, I
don't have
haven't
anything to
found
flip
it.
over. I didn't
You
do
didn't spend
shit.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do
I also didn't spend it.
jack.
Do we hit the end of phase now?
Oh yeah. Do that, you'll get 2 tokens, and all your shit will refresh. And all
No, we
that.
already had that.
Yeah, you should have already done
Yeah.
that, but do it now.
Oh, I was waiting for. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, you do that before the agenda phase.
Cotton, are you getting 3 action tokens at every turn?
Yeah, I got a card for it.
Yeah.
hypermetabolism. I see.
I
Write it down.
also have hypermetabolism. It's super helpful.
That's some straight up
You should
bullshit, y'all.
you should get it from your technology thing. It'll help.
Yeah.
You should do
Nice.
that. Quick tip.
Friends, I feel like this the start of like the 4th or 5th round is a
Yeah.
great place to take a break, and we'll come back next week and hope that we can wrap the game up then.
Yeah.
Probably
Sounds
not.
good to me.
Let's talk about how this episode went for all of us. This is some wild ass shit. Cotton, let's start with you. You were a keen observer of, let's say, everything that happened. What you got? How you feeling about this match?
I'm feeling fine.
Any predictions? Any shout outs you want to throw
I
down?
feel like there's going to be a war between Kelsa and Pondo again.
I mean, that's already happened.
You're implying that the wars.
Yeah, the
was
war never
off.
Yeah,
ended.
like that stopped at some point. Yeah, not really.
I'm gonna
It's
predict that it's
been-
gonna spill out of Mechatol Rex. I think that other planets were gonna get drawn into this war.
As long as I'm not, I'm fine with it. But I'm prepared in case I'm preparing myself in case somebody drags me into it. I'd rather not be dragged into it.
My dear fish friends, I have no desire to drag you into this war, this holy war between the humans and the vampires. Stay
Yeah, don't-
in your lane.
I will.
Wow, you're gonna drop a stay in your lane on her?
I will wreck a holy war. I had a Messiah
Holy
visit.
That's
shit.
true. Yeah, you know all about how unholy vampires are. What?
Elsa.
You know, the good news is if somebody ever dragged me into this, I have high hopes that I'd win a battle.
I believe you could possibly win a battle. It's not impossible. It could definitely happen.
Any other thoughts?
No.
Pondo, what are you thinking about?
I want my planet back. Literally had one goal for this entire thing. I want the planet.
Want
I was
that
like,
planet.
no, I won't take it away from you. I'm like, that's rude.
I'm rude.
Mean.
I'm rude and mean.
But I have ideas and plans. Whether they actually go off or not, that's to be seen. But
We'll see.
yeah,
We'll see.
jerk.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's all I
Kelsa,
got.
what are you thinking here?
Oh,
You
I
certainly
think
have shifted
I am
forward
going to
position.
die in a fire. I think that the vampires are going to come and rain holy hell upon my head, and I will not survive until the end of the game. That's what I think is going to happen.
I think you will, just by sheer
You think I'm just
lack
going to
of
keep?
protection.
I'm just going to keep pooping out more humans and go that route?
like-
Yeah, probably.
It's essentially like I'm not really vampires, because then I would just corrupt you from the inside, turning you against yourself.
Uh-huh.
I'm like elves trying to fight humans. Each time I kill you, you just poop out more.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that is how humans reproduce, is they just poop out more humans. That's why humanity is such shit.
When you think about it, it's pretty close. If you take it the most abstract way possible, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't have high hopes for winning this game, so I'm just trying to wreak some havoc while I'm here. That's really all there is to it.
Okay. Sputnik, I feel like you established a pretty solid board state this time around. I apologize
Yeah.
about a little bit of shenanigans there at the end. Hopefully
Well, but
there's
you
no
made up
love
for it.
loss. Yeah.
You made up for it.
Yeah,
I will
I was
say
really
I-
hoping that there would be, and you killed the one that I really wanted to vote for. I was just hoping to put myself in a strategic position where no two players could stop me from.
I felt like that was an even more powerful agenda than the one that we voted on, so I killed
Perhaps.
it. But I will say, don't worry, Cotton. My swoop out deal still exists, which will occur next turn. I don't know if I want to say what I'm thinking right now because I don't want to affect strategy. It's what you and I talked about, Arthur, about the center of the board.
Yeah.
Should I talk about that? Or no?
I have no objections to you sharing words about
Okay.
it. If you don't
So-
want to, then
Now, Kelsa, you're the only one that's played this game, so correct me if I'm wrong. But judging by what's happened so far, I don't see. I mean, I can see why you would want Mechatol Rex. Like, I could see why you'd want to be the first person there. But after
So-
that, it's like I feel like I'm pooping around all over the board and still scoring points. So
oh yeah, definitely.
and you
Mechatol
guys are
is
fighting over
not the end all
Mechatol.
be all for sure.
You guys are fighting over Mechatol and just losing units left and right.
I think it's just personal for Pondo at this point.
It's personal.
Well, and I get that, and that's a great part of this game is that like these stories evolve where it's like fuck that, that's mine.
I
But-
showed her my new puppy that I just got. She shot it in the face in front of my eyes.
Oh come
now you
on
It's like that
now.
time you took my
Now you
Ekans
gotta
and then I got
job
it
it.
back and you took it away immediately.
wow.
But I'm saying like I get. I guess one of the things that's interesting about this game is that you can bop around the board doing other things and literally ignore what's going on in Mechatol Rex and still be okay.
I think pretty much unless there's other cards that involve it, like getting victory
Yeah.
points for it, it's not maybe
Sure.
not that important. It's
Sure.
mostly getting that first grab for it.
And also
Yeah,
playing
well,
the Imperial
The
card.
Imperial card also
which-
gets you a victory point for controlling it. Yep. Right?
which I could have potentially done, but I chose not to.
What does that thing say again? It says immediately score one public objective, gain one if you control. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, so I can see obviously, I'm not saying there is no benefit to controlling it.
It
But-
is also a good tactical position, being it's in the middle of the entire galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you can kind of shoot out wherever. I mean, I get that, but like as this evening's rounds were going on, what I was witnessing was both of your fleets taking heavy losses, and you're going to have to both rebuild eventually because as you fight for Mechatol Rex, you're losing your fleet size, and you have to
Mhm.
rebuild. And if you don't have a space dock in an advantageous position, that can hurt you as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, my question is this: let's just say, and having heard what I've just said and how little I care about Mechatol Rex, if I had a fleet, if I had a buildup of a fleet like here,
If
and I
it was
wanted
just
to
a
move in,
waltz in there.
no, like so.
Hypothetically.
There are two other players in there now. So how would combat work? Do I choose who to attack first? Like how does that?
So
Work?
only one of us is in the sky. I don't have any ships in that system.
Oh yeah. Well,
when you
but
fly
let's say
You would attack
you're-
Pondo, and
What-
then you may choose
and
to attack.
then, now, what if you were both in the sky?
Then we would have fought until one of us was dead. Or
So that situation would never happen.
correct, exactly.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. That's cool.
there can only be one player's ships in the sky, or
sky.
on any particular planet.
Gotcha.
You have
I
to
think-
battle until you
yeah.
die or
Okay.
retreat.
I think
That's
we
a-
went through about 3 rounds of combat.
Yeah.
Everything was just dead.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what AP and I were talking about, kind of behind the scenes. It was like, well, I don't really. I mean, I see the point to it, but like, I don't. At this point in the game, I don't honestly see any advantage to me trying to go in there right now. Like maybe if it gets cleared out, but I mean, shit, I don't have the ground forces. I really don't even have the space forces to do anything really.
Well, no, you don't. I guess you don't. I thought you had a larger fleet than I thought, but I guess you don't.
Yeah,
So,
no,
I mean, at this point, it's not that great of a deal to go in there.
right.
I mean, honestly, if I'm not picking up Imperial, then I should probably just evacuate and let Pondo have it.
Hmm.
So, tip of my hand, I'm probably going to be picking up Imperial next time.
Well, I don't see why you wouldn't.
The only reason I didn't do it this time was because I was hoping to be able to build on Mechatol twice, but I ran out of money because my biggest problem here is I don't have enough planets. Like, y'all are getting your have 6 planets outside of your home system bonus. I don't. I have 6 planets, including my home system, just barely, only because I took Mechatol.
Yeah, well, and it seems like taking Mechatol Rex as well, like I said, it kind of forces your hand as far as your strategy is concerned. If you control Mechatol Rex, it would be almost silly to not take the Imperial strategy.
And that's definitely what was happening to me there.
Well, and on top of that, the Imperial strategy is number 8. So you're always going to be last in turn order. So that hurts. So
that's part of the point. That's like the balancing to it, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's a very cool game mechanic. Yeah. But again, like I said, unless you're a race like Pondo has, that's very, very, or even yours, Kelsa, where there are strong combat aspects to your race, like ground units for you, fleet size for Pondo. It doesn't seem necessarily like a valid strategy to go after that once it's been claimed.
And usually it's not, unless you have like a secret objective or something that it revolves around it. And again, it depends on how everyone's playing. With this particular racial setup, there's really only the 2 of us are really built for combat, right? And the other 3 of you are not really. You, as the turtles, are kind of like the second most built for combat, and only just barely, right?
Right. I mean, my command ship, or whatever it's called. What is it called? Like your
capital ship.
Capital ship.
Or flagship. That's
my
it.
Flagship's pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's also expensive.
Always. I mean, that's true across the board, though,
I think the way the board looks now, I also feel like the 3 of us that have been avoiding combat may not be able to do so. Like, I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I mean, you can definitely go without combat the entire game.
Well, sure. If no one attacks you.
Well, right, exactly. If no one attacks you. And then if no one attacks you, are you going to keep not attacking anybody else? Who knows? It depends on, what all's going down. And
I mean, in a way, AP kind of attacked me indirectly, but then kind of made up for it as well, right?
I apologize for that again.
Well, I know, but
and that was not a physical attack. Let's be clear.
No,
I'm not trying to take your planets.
But the interesting thing about this game is that you can attack people, but not in a physical way, right? Like, there are ways that you can influence the state of the game without actually getting into space or ground combat, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I definitely agree. That's one of the things I love about this game. So, for sure.
How are you feeling, Arthur?
I don't know. I gotta be honest. I think retaking Mechatol Rex at this point is a lost cause. I think fighting an infantry war down there versus Kelsa is going to be extremely difficult, especially if that PDS remains in place. Destroying the PDS is going to be critical to bombarding before landing. But I gotta say, Sputnik, I feel like you were to enter into an alliance with Pondo, if Pondo just holds space over Mechatol Rex and then starts flinging himself at Kelsa's territories, I think he has more manufacturing capability. I think Kelsa's not prepared to defend her home system territory. The kind of 3 systems there. If Pondo is able
I don't
to
have a lot of
convince,
stuff. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, if Pondo is able to convince you to join in the war, I mean, you got a carrier, you got a cruiser nearby. You could pull in quite a few forces to start chewing up Kelsa territory.
Also, you are winning right now.
That is an illusion. I have to tell you that my secret objective is impossible for me to fulfill.
Well, you can always get another one.
Yes, I would need to get the Imperial card to do that, and you
Or
go
someone else,
before me.
and you do the second. I mean, someone else can take the Imperial, and you can do the secondary. You still get
Sure,
a secret
that's a
objective that way.
possibility. Yeah. It just sucks knowing that I can only ever have 3 secret objective cards total, and that this one is essentially unfillable for me.
Well, when you draw a new one, if you have if
Yes,
you
I
can
could
draw one
continuously draw to
and then
force a
discard
discard.
that one. Yeah.
But that sounds like a huge waste of a strategy token and a strategy card. I prefer to
Yeah.
play a little bit more efficiently than that. I'll say this. I don't think I can win a ground war in Mecha Rex, and that's the only reason I'm not committing myself into there. I know Pondo wants it really bad, but I feel like if Pondo lost that Dreadnought there, that I could move some Space Forces in and pretty well hold that place forever.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, not even space here, but like, if he keeps throwing guys out here and runs out of money, I mean,
I don't think he has to throw any more guys at Mecha Rex. Kelsa's ability to respond to non-infantry attacks at Mecha Rex is extremely limited.
Yeah.
I mean, I have some stuff, but
I want
I
it just
mean-
out of spite.
Yes. I think it'll be very difficult. I think it's going to cost you a lot of production. I think you can
That's
hold the
what I'm saying.
space around it. It's the
Uh,
infantry that's the problem.
I have a lot of production, and I have ability where I can easily get over there with a lot
It's
of.
not getting over there. It's defeating that infantry. You're going to need to basically drop twice as many infantry just to be able to attack Kelsa.
Yeah. That
That's
is
what
my
I would be
full
concerned
intention.
with.
This is out of spite mainly.
I know that Cotton's not really aiming for victory. At least that's what she tells me. Is she lying? I don't know. But I think that she's in a very weird board space right now.
I think she's got something up her sleeves. She
Yeah.
has a very much like you, she has a very concentrated fleet with a lot of dudes.
I don't want to die.
I also agree that you don't want to die, but you also have a flagship out, and that greatly concerns me.
Kelsa suggested I buy the expensive stuff, and that was the most expensive ship on here.
Kelsa is also a person attempting to win.
I am. However, I don't give bad advice to new players.
That's
like
true.
that is
All
against my moral
I
code.
apologize.
trust
Allow me
Kelsa.
to
Quite
revert.
true.
If
Quite true.
if Cotton was to get involved, I think that Cotton stands a incredibly high chance of being the only player that can retake Mecha Rex.
Yeah.
She has a lot of infantry. She can move infantry at will. She has a huge amount of transport capability, and I think she could force Pondo off of Mecha Rex if she were to throw her fleet behind it.
Yeah, you know.
I'm
if I felt
saying
like
it's
it.
possible, Cotton, if you wanted to do it. And listen, if you wanted to, you could get in there, take it, and then leave it to Pondo.
That is true. You
Pondo
could
just went, "Mm."
definitely do that.
I think there might be some discussions. All I'm saying is if you discuss things, please remember to write it down.
Yeah.
I think Mecha Rex, as Sputnik has said, is white elephant. I think controlling it is a major pain in the ass.
It's a fool's errand or a red herring or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
I think white elephant is the
Yeah.
right thing here.
Is
It's
that white elephant? Yeah.
the white elephant
Yeah.
it's a very huge honor, but also it's going to drive you into poverty.
It's something if I could just keep it, I can easily maintain it because I do have the production for it.
Yes, and you have the space forces for it. The Space Navy.
Can you put a space dock on Mecha Rex?
Yes.
I already have a
Yeah.
space dock on Mecha Rex.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how I
right now.
got my secret objectives because she had it.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah. So my final
this
notes
is-
are: if Cotton gets involved in this war, I feel like she can be a possible winner at Mecha Rex. I think that Pondo throwing forces at Mechatol Rex is going to take him a long time to achieve significant victory, and I also feel that it will take him to last place. I don't think it's possible to win by just playing for Mechatol Rex. Third, I think that we're now all entering into the complete secret objective phase, and there's some weird fucking objectives, and there's some questionable stuff you got to do. Cotton's asked something of me that I'm a little concerned about, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with it. It could. So, I mean, listen, if Cotton betrays me and backstabs me, it's gonna be critical.
Has Cotton ever backstabbed you or
Yes.
betrayed you?
Yeah.
Just
I can listen. We've been playing together for about 3.5 years. I'm sure there's one instance. I just can't think of it. What about that time you shot everybody to death when you were the son of Satan, the daughter
Technically,
of Satan?
I betrayed Kelsa and not you.
All right. So you admit that you are capable of betrayal.
I had no choice because I got thrown into my darkest self.
Okay.
that is how that
feel
game
like
works.
if at some point Pondo asks something of you, you might also feel that you have no choice. Or if you decide to go for the victory, I think that you could come out swinging, park a flagship and a shit ton of infantry in Mechatol Rex, and become queen of fucking universe Kerrigan style.
I guess if I really felt like it, I could.
That is super true, because you have your thing that says you can just move all of your infantry around, and you pooped out so many infantry with that Messiah. You can just be like 18 infantry.
I have to admit, if I felt like taking Mechatol Rex, I could. And, you know, just keep that in mind if you don't get off that planet that I asked you to. Not AP, but Sputnik.
Just remember.
Yeah, no. There's no worries about that.
Just remember, I can grind you into a fine paste.
See,
I scored my point, and now I swoop.
I like to be very peaceful, but if you're in my territory, I will not be super happy about it.
I think Kelsa is posturing. I think that her space forces are incredibly weak and small.
I don't understand how you say I'm posturing when literally you asked me what my opinion was and I said I'm gonna die.
Yeah, but then you just said I'm gonna pummel you into. No,
I'm sorry. That was me speaking for Cotton right there.
Yes, Cotton could definitely overflow you very badly.
That was not me, Kelsa. That was me, Cotton.
I understand. Cotton cosplay. It happens all the time.
I don't think I could win in a war against Sputnik, except if it was for that one planet.
I mean, no one's talking about you going to war with Sputnik, but you.
Yeah.
No, I was just meaning you, but I think I could take on Kelsa or Pondo if I felt like it.
I'm about to step away from RPing as the Emirates of Hakan. I'm no longer talking peace here. This is Arthur speaking. I think that if Pondo were to offer Cotton and Sputnik some interesting deals, the three of them could form an alliance to just eat Kelsa. And I'm not talking like over several turns. I think in one turn, the three of you could take Mechatol Rex and her two other systems and just leave her locked in her house. That's it.
I think she would still survive the next turn. I think.
Look, if the only thing she holds is her home systems and maybe Mechatol Rex, her ability to do anything is extremely limited. She'll just have a bunch of infantry sitting on her home planet, and that's it. I would strongly urge Pondo to attempt to arrange such an alliance. As the Emirates of Hakan, I am against war. As a strategy player, Arthur Perkins, I strongly... Oh, fuck, I forgot. We can't use our real names in the cult. As the Grand Draconic, I strongly urge you to offer whatever favors are necessary to seek immediate and overwhelming victory.
I mean, I went into this with only one main objective.
Yeah, to take Mechatol Rex.
Yeah, and with the knowledge of I'm probably not going to win, but I at least want this area.
Yeah.
I'm going to have what I want.
I think that there's just my thoughts. Offer Cotton something, anything, to take Mechatol Rex for you, and then abandon it to you, and then
I will do it if you buy me a rabbit.
Wow.
A
Wow.
real rabbit.
Just remember that could be binding. So, you work out a deal with Sputnik and divide up Kelsa's territory. And
I
that's
know
it
that
for
he
her.
won't actually do that. That's why I'm saying that. He's
It's-
very anti getting another pet.
But on the other hand, this is all assuming everyone will turn against Kelsa. Now, she has been the most warlike. She initiated the conflict. She's continuously played out all of her action cards, and
Now-
I don't think she's going to be able to keep pulling shit out of her ass like that.
I currently have no problems with Kelsa. Kelsa has done nothing to me.
Now, as
Yeah, nothing.
But
ever.
I thought you were a proponent
totally
of
fine.
peace and harmony, and Kelsa has
For my
repeatedly...
country, I don't want my people to die.
Wow. Okay, so
Now,
you're
I
okay
will-
if other people get disrupted
Yeah,
on
that's
the
fine.
Galactic.
That's
Okay.
fine.
That is their choice.
Is there a choice to be preyed upon by Kelsa?
You want me to go in there and just to kill a nation just because,
Congratulations,
war?
you just became Finland.
Yeah, that's my goal. Like
Sputnik is America. I guess in this analogy, Sputnik is in America. Pondo's America.
Yeah.
You're Finland.
See, in this case, in the beginning, I did go to there and then say, "Come at me," and then Kelsa came at me.
Yes, I know. I have it on video. You said that you didn't say that, but you definitely did. Don't worry, it's being shopped into everything.
No, I said I did. I did say that. So in her defense, I did. And she did, and now she's going to take the consequences for it.
I mean, that's fine. I came at you, and I needed to be ready to live up to that. And if I'm not, then I'm not, and I deserve what comes to me. But I saw this coming.
So to wrap up my thoughts, one, I think secret objectives are going to be really hard to fulfill, and we're going to see some weird board movement. Two, I think Ponda and Kelsa are locked in an eternal war, which neither of them can win. Three, I think that Pondo's space forces are going to continuously blockade Mechadol Rex if no one else wants it. And that Kelsa's rear area is entirely exposed to an attack. Four, I don't think Pondo has any chance of
I
landing
just
on
moved some
Mechadol
stuff
Rex.
up there. It's not entirely exposed to an attack.
Well, is this the time, like between the rounds, when we would move a fleet out of our fleet if we wanted to?
That was before.
Oh, okay.
That was during
waiting
the
for that.
status reset phase.
My bad.
I mean, technically, she didn't do any of the status stuff during the status time because she thought it happened after the agenda. So I think it's perfectly fair for her to be able to move it right now.
Very well.
As long as you don't move the new fleet token that you just got. Yeah.
Okay. So I can do
Uh,
that, and everything's fine.
I think that the war will not end, and I think that agenda phases are going to become increasingly bigger pains in the ass, especially if Sputnik keeps discarding all the stuff that I want every single time.
I'm in control.
Yeah, it's a real doozy. I mean, something's going to come up there like, this is perfect for trade, and you're going to discard it, and I'm going to scream in agony. It's going to be real bad. Any other closing thoughts from people? And that's it. Pondo, you really, really need to convince someone to join your side of the war.
I will get right on that.
Don't bother.
You
It's
don't
fine.
seem like you're getting right on it.
I mean, he
I
already
don't know
said he
if
didn't care if he
anybody-
wins, so
I don't know if I could offer anybody to someone to convince them. It's like, hey, come attack this planet.
We'll see.
you might be able to though. Just ask.
Yeah.
I mean, don't ask me because it's my planet that you're going to attack. So I can see that. going
You
poorly.
could.
I mean,
if
maybe
give
you
me
could
the-
offer me something.
I mean, I would offer you peace if you just gave me the planet back.
I don't even know if you can do
Mm.
that. You trade
I mean,
planets?
Right now, she
now
can't actually because
I can't
I'm
evacuate the planet because you're blockading me.
Huh?
And I don't think you trust me if we were to make up some
I
kind of
don't.
well, maybe we can talk about it offline if you would like to broker this deal with me. Because if you were willing to offer me planets that might be of equal value to me as a race, we might be able to make some kind of a trade.
I will
Definitely not
consider.
one for one though.
I will consider.
Okay.
I'll look at what planets that I have that you may be interested in.
Okay. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Which means I should probably take a screenshot of this so I'll know what the F we're talking about, huh?
Sure, sure.
Oh, that's a good idea. I should take a screenshot.
I'm going to do that as well. That's F12 for everybody at home. So weird to me
Cool.
that there's still unclaimed planets in this wild-ass galaxy. All right. We'll be back next week. And, you know, looking at the scoreboard right now, I feel like we might even take an additional week at this point. It's not that we're crawling, it's just that there's a lot going on. All right, friends, adherents, cult members in training, our audience at home, have a good night.